headaches and body aches and all kinds of stuff. Which after you read about side effects, you sure enough, that's what it is.
Who was that?
I don't think Randy's seen it.
I'm running the credits.
Oh. I'm sorry.
We weren't hungry when
When it's like December, I'm actually looking like the
They engaged your contract last week.
well, we'll see. Just have to inspect it.
Oh. Is it beautiful?
Yeah, it is very pretty. And it is $1 million house. So.
Have you got one Jill in there?
Just this one.
I've got one of her sitting in the chair. I think I have two of them.
Oh, you do? Oh, get Randy one of those. It's all mounted.
Oh, yeah, I have these two. So here, you have this one back. Okay.
Oh gosh, there's several stories. Excellent. And the company. Seth Dawson, Alyssa Huglet, Allison Laurel, Teresa McGee, Andrew McMenamy, Robbie Marino, Megan Peters, Tyson Reinhardt, Roland Sanchez, Scott Turner, Jessica Woodward Orchestra. Okay.
first to the very latest. Before there was water, dry land, or even heaven and earth, nature was all the same. What we call chaos. With neither sun to shed its light, nor moon to wax and wane, nor earth hung in its atmosphere of air. If there was dry land and sea, there was no discernible shoreline. No way to walk on the one, or swim or sail on the other. There was neither reason nor order, until, at last, God sparked, glowed, then shone like a beam of light to define the earth and the heavens, and separate water from hard ground. Once these distinctions were made, and matter began to behave, the sky displayed an array of stars and their constellations, a twinkling template of order. The sea upon which they shone quickened with fish, and the woods and meadow with game, and the air with twittering birds, each order of creature settling into itself.
Paradise it would seem, except one thing was lacking, words.
And so, man was born. He was born that he might talk.
Some say the God perfected the word, creating of his divine substance the race of humans.
Others maintain we come from the natural order of things. But one way or another, man came, erect, standing tall, with our faces not set to gaze down at the dirt beneath our feet, but upwards towards the sky in pride, or perhaps nostalgia. What would you do with all the money in the world? What a question. I know what I'd do. Do you want to know what I'd do? No. I'd never do laundry again. Oh, well, that's it. That's the big dream. Among other things. Do you want to hear a little story? About rich people? Yes. Always. There was a certain king named Midas. Net worth 100 billion.
Now, I'm not a greedy man, but it is an apparent fact. No, it is a proven fact that money is a good thing. It's a thing to be longed for, a necessary thing. And by God, I have a lot of it. Oh, it wasn't always like this for me. Now, the house by the sea, the boats, summer cottages, the winter palaces, exquisite furnishings, soft clothes, the food, and darling, please stop, Daddy's talking. Excuse me, the outrageous food and 200-year-old wine. No, it wasn't always like this for me. I came up poor, and I worked hard all my life. Still do, mind you. Yes, my father, he was a minor manufacturer. My father was a minor manufacturer in some way. I was born with a head for business, and it seems that everything I've ever touched just turned to gold. Well, not literally. Wouldn't that be something? Turned to profit is what I said. Sweetheart! Daddy asked you. Be still, take it inside. Look at this pool. It costs a pretty penny, let me tell you. But all it takes is hard work. Plain and simple. And those who haven't got it, what can anyone do? They just haven't got it. Speaking from it, would you be still? You're driving me nuts already! I of course realize I do this all for, all of this, I do it for, I do everything for my family. Because family is the most important thing, isn't it? One's own family, not anyone else's, for God's sake. In fact, when I get home at midnight, 7 days a week, in those moments before I go to sleep, I think to myself, and I realize that what was I just saying? Family is what matters most.
Sir!
Yes, what is it?
This man's been making trouble in the town. They believe he is a vagrant, sir, the worst, most drunken kind.
Hello, King.
What should we do?
Oh, wow, nice place.
No need. No need. Why, in my day, I've certainly been 3 sheets to the wind.
Got 3 sheets to the what? What the hell are you talking about, King? I'm all rummed up.
You know, just last week at the feast.
Let me tell you something. You know what?
No, what?
Let me tell you.
Yes, all right.
Okay, let me tell you.
Yes, all right.
I've been all over the world.
Oh, have you?
I'm lost now, but I have been all over the place.
How very nice for you.
Are you listening? I'm trying to tell you. There is this country.
This is extraordinarily fascinating, but
Listen up, King. I'm lost. I'm strayed from the crowd. But there is a country.
Asia,
Further.
Africa.
Nope, over the ocean. I've been there.
Oh,
King, this place, it's like a dream. A dream, I'm telling you. In this place, the people, they see each other. And they live without desire of any kind. And so time, there is...
Well, see? You do this for us?
Morpheus! Come and change your shape to that of King Cx. Go to his wife and tell her that he is dead. Very good. Very good. Now go.
Sir, you seem like a seafaring man. Can you tell me, have you seen my husband Cx? When is he coming home? Have you seen him on the sea? His ship is strong and unmistakable. Have you seen him? Sir!
Not know me? Has that thought on me so?
No!
Look at me. I charge you. Look at me.
I won't!
Look at me and know your husband's ghost. Your prayers have done no good. For I am gone. Beyond all help or hope forever.
Go away!
I am not some bearer of tales. The man himself to whom it happened. Look at me, my little bird.
I told you! I knew what would happen and I begged you not to go! I knew the day you sailed I lost you forever! The ship, my life, my hopes, all grew smaller at the same time. You should have let me come. This is no good, no good. That I should be living and you should be elsewhere or nowhere. I'm drowning in air. I'm wrecked here on land where the currents are just as cold and cruel.
Get up from your bed. Put on your morning clothes.
Wait for me. Come back. Wait for me! Where are you going? Wait for me and I'll go with you as wives are supposed to go with their husbands! Lucina! Lucina, give me your lantern! Phoenix, come back! Where are you? Come back! Come back! He was here! Where is he? Where is he?
All that night she searched along the shores for her drowned, dreamed husband, but she found nothing, not even footprints, only wave after wave of black water. When morning came, she narrowed her eyes to the horizon and remembered how she had looked on that other day. She remembered his last kiss, the way he turned to the ship, could not bear it, and turned again to her.
What is that out there? Oh, it is a man. Alas, poor stand up for your wife.
The gods are not altogether unkind. Some prayers are answered.
See? Is this how you return to me?
She began to run to him, but as she ran, crying, a strange thing happened. By the time she reached him, she was a bird. She tried to kiss him with her bill, and by some trick of the ocean's heaving, it seemed that his head reached up to hers in response. You ask, how could he have entered this? But better ask, how could the gods not have felt this? Satan did not have compassion for the dead body. It was changed, restored to life, and renewed as another seabird. Together, they still fly just over the water's surface and mate and rear their young, and for 7 days each winter, Alcyone broods on her nest that floats on the gentle water, for Aeolus, her father, then keeps the winds short-reined, and every year gives 7 days of calm upon the ocean, the days we call the halcyon days.
Like that, how can you deny the existence of the gods? But, believe it or not, there are some that do. There was a man called Erysichthon who scorned the gods and declined to sacrifice at their altars or do them honor. Nothing was sacred to him. He looked only for the usefulness of things. One day he found himself in a grove sacred to the goddess Ceres.
Cut it down.
Sir, this tree is centuries
Now we
old.
need the wood. Cut it down.
Sir, please, this is a sacred grove, and this tree is beloved by Ceres.
It's just the tree that the goddess likes. But saying it were the goddess herself, I'd cut it down just the same.
Sir,
Get off me, you pious son of a bitch!
And he tore the tree down.
Sir,
Who's that?
I am the tree itself speaking. My pangs of death are eased by one thing.
And what might that be?
That you will never get away with this.
Oh, now I'm really frightened.
But Ceres heard the cry of her beloved tree, and her mind immediately began to work upon torments she might inflict.
Oread! Yes? There is a place in far-off Scythia. Nothing grows there. No wheat, no grass, no trees. There you will find huddling together cold fear and gaunt hunger. Tell hunger I command her to visit this brute and establish a home for herself in his belly.
I give him to her as a toy. I will. I would go myself, but it is forbidden for Hunger and I to ever meet.
Or he flew off to the Caucasus.
A bleak and nightmarish region. There, in a field of stones, crouched Hunger. Pulling from between rocks with teeth and filthy fingernails some tiny bits of moss. Her hair hung down in lank and matted locks. Her eyes were sunken and circled, her lips slack and cracked. The bolts of her ribs stuck out, as did every bone in her body. One could count the nods of her spine.
Hunger? Serious commands, or rather commits you. Yes! To go to Erisichthon and not to leave until he is finished. Gladly.
Hunger crawled through the air to the house of the victor. As she flew overhead, fields withered and men starved. The birds scattered from her path, too weak to fly. It is night when she reaches Erisichthon's home and curves through the halls until she finds him sleeping in his room. She wraps cadaverous arms around him in an embrace as strong as love. Quite the opposite of love. She breathes her spirit into his spirit, and he begins to dream.
Pastries, cheese, grapes.
He wakes.
Bring me something to eat. Anything. I'm starving.
But he can't wait to be served. He begins to eat everything in sight. Meal after meal after meal after meal after meal. But he just can't shake his hunger.
More! I need more! More to eat!
Baked shrimp and marshmallows. Liver and ice cream, salami and donuts. Everything in every possible combination. Even as he eats, he is planning other menus and complaining of his hunger. As the ocean ingests the water from the rivers of the world, yet guzzles more and more and remains thirsty forever and ever, so he calls out for more!
It isn't enough! It isn't enough!
His gorging empties the larder, the storerooms, the warehouses and barns of the city. His hunger is unabated. What is left to sell?
Mother! Come with me.
Now, this part is true, though you may not believe it. His hunger led him to sell his poor, his darling mother.
She doesn't look very well. She is. We've had her forever. I can't give you my. Just whatever. Just give it to me. Okay.
Once received, he ran home to eat. Riding in a boat behind her new master, Erisichthon's mother leaned over the hull and prayed to someone she once knew.
Poseidon, if you remember me, come and save me now.
From the briny deeps, Poseidon heard her prayer. He pulled her into the water to change her back into the little girl who used to play along his shores. The salt water licked the years away until she emerged. The one who gave him praise in childhood, shouting along the waves. This is the sweet, unbidden praise the gods adore and do not forget.
Hey, little girl, listen up! Where's that old woman who was here a moment ago? Did she jump overboard and swim to shore?
Sir? I swear by the god of the sea that no one but myself has come to this shore. I swear it.
To this day, at every hour, somewhere in the world, you can still catch a glimpse of that child playing at the shore. But let us return to our king. The money she earned was not enough to meet his needs. The emptiness inside him was unappeasable. You've seen such men yourself.
More! I must have more!
The godless are always hungry.
More!
They're always yelling at waitresses.
Ah!
been there.
Oh.
King, this place, it's like a dream I'm telling you. In this place, the people, they see each other, and they live without desire of any kind. And so time, there is no time, just the blue sky above, and the pretty moon at night, and meadows with little yellow flowers.
This is extraordinarily entertaining, if you'll excuse me.
And the people live forever.
What?
They live forever. They never die.
What is it? Some sort of herb? Some kind of, something in the air?
No.
Something we can distill? I have shipping things, you know.
Is that your daughter?
What? Oh, go on. Be still for once in your life. Go on.
You're a rich man indeed.
Yes. Go on. Is it an animal?
No.
Even better if it's an animal.
No.
Breed them.
No.
My God, the millions.
No.
Don't worry, young man. You'll get
No.
out there.
No.
It's not an animal.
Negative.
What is it? What is the secret to eternal life?
It's here.
Formula. You have it. The formula.
No. It's here.
What?
And here.
The inner life. What uselessness. Off you go. You may sleep in the cabana.
Thank you.
For God's sake, turn him over. Someone turn him over before he drowns.
So night fell, but as the rosy-fingered dawn came back again.
Midas!
Good Lord, who's that?
It's Bacchus. I hear you have a follower of mine?
Follower?
Yes, Silenus. He wandered from our group as we passed close to town, and I hear he is with you.
Oh, the fellow in the pool. Yes. By all means, take him. He's all yours.
I'm grateful that you didn't turn him away, Midas. That you took care of him and saw that he didn't drown in his condition. And I'd like to present you with a gift.
A gift?
Some ability, a minor miracle, something to do with parties.
Anything.
Anything at all.
You promise?
Oh, yes, of course.
Then grant me that everything I touch, everything I put my hand to will turn to solid gold.
That's a really, really bad idea.
What do you mean that's a bad idea? That's a brilliant idea.
Oh, think about it, Midas.
No, you think about it. You gave your word. We had a deal. Follow through.
All right, then.
From that moment on, everything he touched turned to solid gold.
Wait a minute. Let me think. Where to begin?
He went out walking, and with every step the gravel beneath his feet turned to golden nuggets. Delighted, he reached his hand to branches of trees and to flowers, and had gold branches and flowers. All day long he experimented, almost insane with happiness, that the whole of the world could become his personal treasure. Late at night he stumbled back into the courtyard, laden with precious gold. Papa!
No! 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 Take it away. Bacchus, take it away.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You must. Take it away now.
I'm sorry.
No. Take it away now.
There is one way, Midas.
What is it?
Walk as far as the ends of the earth. Look for a pool that reflects the stars at night. Wash your hands in it, and there is a chance that everything will be restored.
Afraid, domesticated, diminished? A kind of lapdog.
Take me with you at least, and we'll meet the stars together, which I fear much less than to be left a widow.
In 2 months' time, I'll be back.
No, you won't. I fear you won't.
In 2 months' time, for that short time, you can be brave and endure the trial of waiting.
She was hardly consoled, but she saw that she could not hold out any longer in the face of his resolve. She allowed herself to be soothed and consented to his going. There were no more details left to be checked. No last-minute changes to be made, and the men, arranged on their benches, were ready to row and go. He boarded and gave the sign. And then he turned to wave at her. She waved at him while the ribbon of black water widened between the ship and shore. She gazed at him till he was no longer distinguishable, but still she could see the ship. She narrowed her eyes to the horizon and watched it proceed to a smaller and smaller object. And then the whole hull was gone, and only the sails remained. Till they too disappeared. She gazed still at the empty, desolate blue. Then she went to her bedroom to lie on her huge and vacant bed and give herself over to weeping.
The vessel cleared the harbor. It caught the freshening wind, which set the rigging singing and slapping against the spars. I ordered the rowers to ship their oars, and the sailors to set the yards to make sail. Our ship ran before the wind. We made satisfactory progress all that day, and had reached a point of no return, with as much blue water astern as remained ahead.
But as the sun was sinking in the west, the water everywhere blue until now began to be flecked with the white-capped waves that sailors dislike. The weather was worse with every moment, for the winds were on the loose.
Reef the sails! Bail the water! Secure the spars!
Deciding as his henchmen had arrived, that this was the longest great catastrophe.
We think we can hold the outstanding waves, that the waves are running to the continent. One of the ships of the sea town, attacked by a horde of madmen. One would think that the heavens were crazed with lust to join the turbulent sea. Would
underworld.
Oh gods, hear my modest prayer, that my body may wash ashore her feet, where she may, with gentle hands, prepare to be buried.
Nothing left but a slow parade led by Hermes to the underworld.
She's moved her vigil down to the shore and she's sleeping there.
98, 99, 100. 6. Come home, I'm near now. I'm sleeping on the shore. It isn't so far until you see me.
This can't go on forever. Go to the house of sleep. Ask him to arrange a nighttime visitation. A dream that might show our Alcyone the sorry truth.
Far off in the remotest Campania, beyond where the Cimmerians live in their gloomy caves, is a deeper and even darker grotto, the home of sleep. In this place, the sun never can, even at midday, penetrate the faintest beams. In that cloudy twilight, no rooster dares disturb the silence of his rude crowing. No dog or nervous goose is voiced to challenge the passing stranger. Not even branches sighs occasional passing breezes. An almost total silence fills the air. At the heart of an almost painted stillness, in its huge darkened chamber, the god himself relaxes, drifting in laughter. Around him, the fragments of ill-assorted dreams hover over the floor in grand confusion, like leaves the trees have let go, to fall in their gorgeous billows below. Hello? Into this strange, breathless place, Iris the rainbow intrudes.
Oh, somnolent one! Oh, somnolent one! Wake up!
What?
Oh, mildest of gods, soother of souls, healer of pain, racked bodies and minds.
Iris, what do you want?
Devise, if you can, some form to resemble King Cetus, and send it down into a dream to his wife, the Queen Alcyone, and let her know the news of the wreck of his ship and the death of the husband that she loved so well.
Me?
See?